Welcome back to P.T.C. That's Pool Table Chatter for our new listeners out there. I'm Mike Hancock, and with me always...
It's not your boy.
It's not.
It's this boy.
Not your boy.
Listen, we're going to say some ignorant and insensitive things. These are our opinions.
Definitely.
I, Malik Powell, a.k.a. this boy, and...
Of course, Mike Hancock, a.k.a. Mike Burden.
We ask you to hold us accountable for our actions today and forgive us for our words from yesterday.
Got to.
No, Michael? What we do? Going down today?
First off, we're going to talk about the jack shit.
Jack shit.
Jack shit, so might as well jump right into it.
Okay, alright.
We'll tell you who that's going to be.
Alright.
It's going to be great.
What's next on the list?
Next on the list, we're going to talk about the Milwaukee, Wisconsin pharmacist who doesn't agree with vaccines.
Disagreement with the vaccine?
Can't wait to talk about that one.
Okay, alright. Then?
We got all of the Trump supporters storming D.C. What kind of cult? Well, you know, get that in a second. In a second, you feel me? And then I think you had one there.
A couple of talking about the Kim and Kanye divorce.
Yeah, the Kim Kanye.
Talk about that. And
maybe some stars.
This is why
be involved.
So yeah, some weird stars in the middle or something. I don't know.
Who knows?
And apparently Toy and the baby have a collaboration coming out.
Yeah.
And I think the hype behind it is bigger than the song, possibly.
Most definitely.
You know?
Only because of the person that's not involved with the song.
Wow. But we're going to go over all that later in the pod. Go ahead, hit that bell, hit the like,
share it,
and subscribe and share.
Man, you need to fucking share it.
Go in the comments and talk to us, guys.
Definitely. First off, we all know the vaccines came out. They approved them. There's a couple different types.
Mom got one.
Who did?
My mom.
Oh man, that's okay.
You got a contestant in the room.
Oh.
Well, I mean, hey, you're supposed to take them. So.
Yeah, and now you can actually go get them at like your local wed place. You know, that place up there on the hill. They just go up there and just get one. It's cool now.
Your wed place?
What is it called? Wedco, something like that. Ours in town.
A local hub.
Yeah, you can get the shots, your baby shit. You can get needles if you're a drug addict. You can get condoms if you're a sex addict.
That's the only reason I've got. Hey, I'll make you a sex addict.
They give you. You should sit back.
You don't want to have kids.
They give you a bag that makes you look like a sex. You ever see the brown bag they hand out?
A parent addict.
I'm just.
You have parents.
I guess I was too grad. My bad.
Addicted to having kids.
Point is, you got to keep it cold. The doses, you got to keep them cold. One super cold, one kind of cold. This dude, Steven Brandenburg, set it out and left it out overnight. He is what they call a COVID conspiracist.
What is that? Oh, he doesn't believe. Hold on. He's a pharmacist.
He's a pharmacist.
And he doesn't believe COVID is real.
He doesn't believe in the vaccine specifically.
So he's not a COVID conspiracy.
Let me paint it.
He's a vaccine conspiracy.
He thinks it's going to change your DNA. He didn't say how it's going to change it. He didn't go that deep into it. He just said, while being arrested, that he's a conspiracy theorist and it's going to change your DNA. You know, I'm not saying I do or don't disagree because this is supposed to be that whole year of the zombies, you feel me? Remember Nostradamus was talking about that?
When Nostradamus, is this the year of the zombies? Which, in hindsight, that doesn't mean that zombies come out this year. That just means it starts this year.
Yeah. I don't know if this guy has something with that. Point is, almost like between $8,000 to $11,000 worth of product is just shot. And the first thing they did to him after taking him to jail is they made sure to go to his house to take his guns. He doesn't need the guns no more. And I don't know where that came from because I feel like that should be illegal. But
what's that got to do with anything?
They made sure to point out they took his guns.
If he is fucking with medicine that's going to go to a bunch of people in America, he could be seen as a terrorist.
Terroristic threatening,
yes.
Exactly. He's looking to hurt people with that. Yes. That's what was being. So that's what he's being charged with. Yeah. Being talked about. So they took the guns immediately.
Well, if he's messing with the vaccines, he should just not.
Just don't do it.
Yeah, just don't.
Why would you do it? Don't go do it.
Yeah, like whether you
just don't get it.
But you agree with it or not, don't get it.
Because you're a pharmacist.
And if you're so against it, you're a pharmacist as well.
Pharmacist.
Just don't administer it, or just be like, yo, if you're so gonna go to another pharmacy or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how pharmacists move. I don't know how they get their jobs, but like, I don't know. If you don't support something, you don't have to support something.
You was this close to being jack shit, but didn't work out. Sorry, Steven Brandenburg, but enjoy prison time.
He was a prisoner. How about that? So, unfortunately, guys, we've seen a beautiful marriage come to an end.
You know, it happens all the time. There's so many of them.
There's a lot of them, you know. Cardi B and Offset, they be going through it a lot. They were, you know,
they definitely half of the statistics.
You know. And now we see a relationship that everybody thought was fake in the beginning finally coming to an end. 4 babies later. 4 babies, a mental breakdown in what, 2?
A run for president, all kinds
3
of
albums,
shit. It was
a campaign. There's a lot of shit that happened in this marriage.
Oh my god! You know, short span of time.
There's a lot of questions that comes from this. One of them, the first one, I'm just asking for the people. For the people. I know the people, they're thinking it. They're not gonna say it loud, but you know they're thinking it.
Everybody's thinking it.
Did the Kardashians ruin black men?
That's not what I was thinking.
That's not what you was thinking.
No, it's not.
Bro,
what I was thinking.
They do be.
They
get the worst of them.
I don't know their history. I don't know the history.
The history needs to run down. All right. Well, I can give you Chris Humphries. Do you know who that is? No, of course you don't.
Don't be a
90. That's like a 90-day marriage. They could have been on an episode of 90-Day Marriage. Kim Kardashian and Chris Humphries. They were married for like.
Was it a clout thing? Was they just trying to get some?
I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was. I don't know. I can't say what it was, but I don't even know if he's black. But he's a basketball player. I think he. I don't know. I can't say he's black. I don't know if he is. But either way, that was the first victim.
It ruined his career?
Do you know him?
No.
Okay.
There he goes then.
He was doing better when he was with her.
Yeah.
He was doing better before her. Actually,
that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
He was on a good team. He got drafted to a better team, I'm pretty sure. And now I don't know where he is. Might be a free agent.
What if these dudes just like contract came out?
Right.
So we're gonna be married, and there's like Kanye just kept renewing the contract until he was like, "Nah, I'm done."
Bro, they definitely have NDAs. If you marry a Kardashian, you have to sign an NDA.
Right.
That's probably like definitely number 1 on the list. Lamar Odom.
Yeah. Okay. I know who that is.
You saw what happened to him?
I didn't know. No. What happened?
He married a Kardashian, he became a crackhead, and now he's out of the NBA.
Became a crackhead.
That's what people remember.
That's some serious. Crackhead. Maybe this is like some shit that really needs to be looked into.
Reggie Bush?
Is this some Illuminati shit? That's a football player, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Hey, and what does he do now?
I don't even know.
No, you don't. He used to be talking about big time.
Yes. What is up? I just got my eyes open to you, Kardashians.
No, that's just the one question, all right. But I'm gonna give Kardashian. I'm gonna give Kim some props. She does free. She also does free a lot of black men. Okay. She gets a lot of black men out of prison. Now, why do you think the divorce really happened?
Is it the Jeffree Star shit?
Do you think that's real?
I think that it could be real. I mean, why the fuck is Jeffree Star in Wyoming or wherever? And like I've seen the video.
Why can't he be in Wyoming? He's fucking like.
He's from LA. Why is he not in LA doing his thing? He seems like he's glamorous.
He seems also.
Why
like
is he on a farm?
I don't know if it's here or shit. I don't know.
Why is Jeffree Star
on a farm?
On a farm.
What you mean? Yeah, like people can't just go like live their life.
You want to go live on the farm for a couple
months? It's a change of scenery.
Man,
like they're used to
being
in a fast-paced life for so long.
2 celebrities being in the same state does not mean that they're fucking.
I'm not opposed to it. It's new. I mean, I would like to see it come out like that. I would like to see that be the reason that he's there.
I think Kanye's just too unstable.
Listen, a long time ago, when Kanye was going on one of those rants, I think it was after he cried because of the baby that he almost had aborted his daughter, right? After that, he went on a Twitter tirade, just tweeting a bunch of stuff against the Kardashians, including Kris, called her a monster, said that they were trying to replace him, and said that Kim, and he'd been trying to get a divorce from Kim, because when she went to Philly or whatever to meet up with Meek Mill to speak about prison reform, he didn't believe none of that shit. He didn't believe she was going up there to speak to him about prison reform. So
why wouldn't he just go? He's Kanye. Wow. If he was that nervous, why wouldn't he just go?
Kanye went from a dude that was chasing a girl who was famous for sucking dick in a poorly shot sex tape to a dude who hates women, who doesn't want women to show their bodies off, and became super godly and all that stuff. Like he started not liking her being in those half nude pictures. Like half her pictures are nude, even when it's.
Doesn't he have her naked in one of his videos?
Yes, He does.
Man.
He does, right? But now he's changing his mind. He's saved or whatever.
Right.
And she has it. That's all it is. All we're seeing is a live relationship end. Like how they it's
just coming to a demise.
It's just over because you see somebody change and the other person not trying to. Like see no reason to. And there's two people that have no reason to change. They do as they want. They do as they please.
That makes a lot of sense.
You know what I mean? Like that was going to happen. She has no reason to change her life because she's always had that life. He, on the other hand, is trying to, like, on this holier than thou path or whatever he's claiming to be on, right? And he's doing a lot to maintain something.
Well, I hope it is as basic as coming to a demise because if everybody is not leaning, if it's not true with the Jeffree Star stuff, or if it is true and nobody's really like everybody's just lying about it, I just wish it was true.
I want it to be true.
I want it to be true.
I wanted the fact that Kanye was cheating to be true.
I wanted to just explain everything that's been crazy going on with him. Because if he's a part of that, that's against his religious value. Like that's not like
how is that?
You can't be gay and Christian. Well, I guess you can be, but it's against the rules. You feel me?
It's true, but he is definitely a different Christian. He's making gospel music and hip hop, and gospel people don't like that anyway. And another thing we need to speak on, the Sunday service church choir people apparently, allegedly, I'm pretty sure they're suing him.
I heard about this because he didn't pay them. He didn't pay him.
He didn't pay them. What the fuck?
He's like, I donated to y'all's church. Is that not what we do?
He's like, I was doing a Sunday service. Sunday service.
I thought it was free. Y'all signed the papers.
Those socks we were selling on the side while y'all was singing, that was my money.
Right.
This man, and he put out music with them.
Right.
It's different.
He probably just tricked them.
I also want to point out, like, while we're on the topic of legal troubles and everything, I want to talk about my man Chance.
What's wrong with him?
Apparently, he fired his manager that he's had for the whole time that he's been out. After the big day flopped or whatever, he fired him. And now the manager's suing him.
What did he fire him for?
Because the album didn't do good.
Damn.
And he blames his manager for it. And his manager's dispute is, I didn't make the music. And what the fuck?
I mean,
I'm just saying, I love Chance to death, but like,
I didn't make that music.
I gotta stop doing goofy stuff. I feel like a lot of people become business hoes. That's some hoe stuff.
Business hoes.
Like how you gonna sue somebody because nobody likes your music? How was it my fault? Because I was getting people to join the studio session.
You should have seen this coming. You knew it wasn't that good. Why didn't you tell me?
Yeah, the big lawsuit. How about that?
It should have been scratches, not diamonds.
Oh.
Like the Guns N' Roses album.
See?
Right. Jimmy for your head top. Free game, homie. You feel me?
Alright, well. We'll throw that one.
Time for the jack shit.
The jack shit of the pod. And this time,
shit.
Hancock's gonna take the lead.
It's my turn.
What's up? What's the jack shit? The first jack shit of the year.
The first jack shit of the year.
First jack shit of the season.
Yep. Of the season.
Hit the bell, comment, like, subscribe.
Sink it in there. Love it. It's JoJo Siwa.
See, who's that?
JoJo Siwa. She's from Dance Moms.
I used to watch Dance Moms.
I bet.
Oh, that shit was coming. I didn't watch Girls Girl, but because the fights. I won't lie, bro. I like seeing older women lash out at each other.
Especially over their kids.
It's the best shit ever.
They're like, your kid is ass, and that kid is right there.
Because, like, one of them will make sense, and then they'll say something emotionally wrong. It's like, well, you don't have to do that now.
You just
like,
ruined the whole thing.
Yeah, it's like, it's a kid. Like, and then the other parent's like, well, now you gotta defend your kid, and then they bitch up, and
they
it's like,
kicking them
damn,
out and shit.
You doing that, and you bitching up, and just they talk about your kid like, oh,
you watched way more than I did.
Bro, I really did, but I didn't get to the part where I saw Joe. I didn't see her in it. I didn't get that deep in it.
That airplane strip for her took her onto new levels on YouTube.
Did it?
Yeah, she's now like worth $15 million.
What?
She'd be with Nickelodeon hard.
What?
Yes.
Damn, I want to see what
kids
these other
love
girls are.
And she screams and talks like this, like she's grungy as fuck. I don't know why she was even on The Masked Singer last year. She was the dancing dinosaur. She crazy dancing, of course, but the singing was ass.
She probably was going first.
Right. Anyways, what she did was in 2018 she had a game board come out, mind you. 2018.
Hold on, how old is she now?
She's 17 now.
So 2018, it was 3 years ago.
Right.
So she was either.
She was like 14.
14, 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. She had this game out. And everybody.
No, she was like 13, 14.
Right. She got the game board out. Everybody's buying it, loving it. It's all cool. It's 2021 now. And a mom posts on TikTok showing some of the cards that are involved in the game. Cards asking if you've ever been naked in front of anybody or walked in on somebody naked.
I heard about this.
You ever walk outside without underwear on? And no, bathing suits don't count. Have you ever kissed anybody? Will you kiss somebody playing this game? These are questions in the fucking game. And the game been out 3 years damn near. She posted a video. I had no idea. Yeah, she said, I'm sorry, I had no idea. Nickelodeon went behind my back and did all of it. I had no idea this even happened. I wouldn't do this. She acted like she never touched the game.
Bro, she's 14 at the time. I'm sure she didn't.
I'm sure she positively read through them cards and picked some of that out. Because she's a 14-year-old girl going through the change.
Bro, are you putting the blame on her? She's 14.
I'm thinking, what's the problem is not hers, a 14-year-old. It's hers, and she's now like 17.
She's 17.
Saying she had no idea.
She's 17. What's she supposed to say?
She's definitely touched that game board.
She's saying what they're telling her to say.
Bro.
She's 17.
I'm giving her jack shit.
Does she still work for Nickelodeon?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's doing a press release.
Well,
she's reading a script. She's an actor now.
I'm still giving it to her.
All right, you can give it to Jack. Go ahead.
Because she's
fucked. I want shit on your Jack shit.
Because I'm not listening to her bullshit. Because there's no way you didn't. It was a game board. If they come to me and I was 14, I was like, hey, we're gonna give you a game board. I'm playing it every time somebody comes over. I'm reading through it. I'm gonna have some of it posted on my wall because it looks nice. It's my game board. Nobody gets those. She got her own game board. Of course she read through the cards. Of course she didn't care because it didn't really matter until it mattered to one individual. And then I think the fact that she's coming out now, I think she's just lying.
So Nickelodeon also put a statement.
And Nickelodeon's bad for doing it too.
Nickelodeon put a statement out saying that they told retailers to stop selling it, they told manufacturers to stop making it, and they're not continuing the game anymore and all that, whatever.
What's crazy is how many has been put out in 3 years.
What's it called? Slide Master? Or?
It's like JoJo's Juice.
Yeah.
JoJo's Juice or some shit.
Either way, I don't blame this little girl. She's a fucking kid, Michael. And she's still a kid.
I blame the girl. I blame Nickelodeon.
She's still a kid.
And everybody's parents. Bro. Nobody even thought to even care about it.
Bro, no. This is happening 3 years ago. This is where I'm a. You know what? Since you want to jack shit, I'm jack shitting on these people bringing up old shit and trying to cancel it today. Hold us accountable for our actions today and forgive us for what we did yesterday. Right? That's what our motto is. So, if she did this 14 years ago, and I'm sure she didn't even fucking do it.
It happened 14 years ago.
She did this
when
3 years ago.
Yeah, I got you.
What happened yesterday?
I got you.
Today.
I think it's just crazy. The whole situation's wild.
The whole situation is crazy.
As much money is floating around, somebody could have caught it.
It's just negligent. That's negligent. I think what 2020 did was make people aware of all the bad shit that is out there. Make people actually sit down and look at what they're fucking using and like taking in and stuff, you know.
And maybe we get to see some.
And they're actually looking at what people are putting out to them. You know what I mean? It's like not exactly just waiting for shit to get to them. It's like they're like, yo, what are you motherfuckers up to? You know what I mean? It's like, yo, what did you think this is what we want because of this, but that's not so. Yeah, there we go with that. Fucking jack shit. I shit on him. Well, sorry, JoJo.
It's a three-way shit. It's like the human centipede.
Ooh. Disgusting.
Yeah, it is fucked. I'm in the mood.
And we back
at it.
And this time we're talking about Tory Lanez
again,
and the baby.
He pops up a lot.
The baby, yes, the baby.
It's like the fourth.
I think he'll probably be one of the hottest rappers this year.
That makes sense.
Furthermore, they apparently a collaboration called 2021 Umbrellas. Right? That song's coming out. And a video coming out as well.
Right.
The issue people are having is The Baby was just on Meg Thee Stallion's album.
Right.
With the Crybaby song. And, the bros that came out in the freshman class. And they've been killing it.
Right. They've been running the game.
The two hottest rappers. The two new hottest rappers.
Bad boy and bad bitch music.
So people saying, how can he make music with him, knowing what he allegedly did to her? And she came out herself, because she's emotional and she just gotta say something to everything.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit's old as fuck, and ain't even clear. Crybaby video coming soon though.
Right. She said, I'm not mad at him because he did his track on that before it even popped off.
My point is, okay. So, can rappers rap with Tory Lanez anymore? Or can people work with Tory Lanez anymore?
I think that
if you support black women,
I think that money's gonna talk louder than some people's thoughts are gonna be.
Like, okay, for example, how long do you think it took for people to work with? We should look that. How long did it take for people to work with Chris Brown after the allegations?
Ooh, that was a good one.
Because people definitely did.
He caught some for real.
He got a lot of heat, but people worked with him after that, and I don't think his music ever like.
He didn't die off. He kind of blossomed out of it.
He was fine the whole time.
People still gonna fuck with Chris Brown.
Yeah. So my question is, how long? Not how long, but should people not fuck with Tory Lanez? Like, should people? If you're an artist and you don't like how another artist is moving in their private life, but they're talented, should you not be associated with them because of that? Like, if you don't agree with their moralities, do you know what I mean? Like,
right, I understand. If I get it, you should have a moral barometer to be able to read who you should be around and do business with. Despite
like, you know, even like for example, if Drake was on half the shit that some of these dudes was on, you think they would even want a song from him? Even if he was popping, you know, the #1, do you think half these people would still want a song from him? I think so.
For sure.
Like if Drake came out and snitched, there was papers saying that Drake snitched. We've seen Drake have a blackface on, bro. Alright, we've seen Drake have a blackface. Drake can do anything. People will work with him, right?
He is kind of famous for trying to be blacker than he is, or something like that. That's kind of like
that's his thing.
Yeah.
So my whole point is like, is there no morality in hip hop?
I think that individual results may vary. I think everybody has a different moral barometer, and I think people are still gonna take those songs, like Tyga in December.
But do you think hip hop, like rappers, will be able to succeed still?
Oh, for sure.
Without admiring for example, they canceled 6ix9ine for being a snitch.
Hard.
But this nigga shot a girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What? Where's the fucking?
It's true. Why is it worse to snitch than it is to shoot a female?
Where's the standards at? Where's the
difference might be about how 6ix9ine he is doing everything. He's even got his money going with like Hulu. He's doing a documentary on his shit with that.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Why shouldn't he do that? That's not the same as you staying in music, trying to rap with people and rapping to them. If you go and do a documentary, that's expected because that's you. You know, people not fucking with you in music. So
right.
You gotta go. Tory Lanez is not gonna get out of music. He's gonna keep making music.
Somebody's gonna do it. Like even when 6ix9ine did snitch, Charlie Puth was like, "Hey, I'll give you a CD." You know.
I like Charlie Puth. I don't know. It's weird. It's just weird because I like some of the Tory Lanez music afterwards too, but I don't like the morality decision of having to like pick of who I'm listening to based on what who these motherfuckers are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, and it's harder to do when you see the motherfuckers that you also listen to that haven't done anything, they're co-signing it. You know what I mean?
You should almost just blindfold yourself and listen to music now.
Talent.
Money's gonna talk more than somebody's morals are going to be there.
But you as a consumer, how do you take it at? Like, you know, when all those allegations and whatever for Michael Jackson, whatever people listen that he touching kids and shit.
Yeah.
You think people would care?
I think people did and didn't.
That he really did.
I think we're never gonna know the truth on that.
We're never gonna know the truth on that. But I'm just saying in general, like, if these things actually came to turn to actually happen, and all the music still came out, do you think his sales will go up or down?
I think we're talking about two different stars, though. You're talking Michael Jackson versus Tory Lanez.
All right. I mean, I don't know how to take it to his level. I mean, I don't know what it
Right, I know exactly. That's kind of hard to. It's just hard to
change. 2 Chainz. How about 2 Chainz fucking like? If 2 Chainz came out as a snitch, you think shit would happen to him?
I think he would pick up on television shows because he does a lot of that whole with the Masked Singer and shit with Nick Cannon. He'd be fucking with Nick Cannon shit heavy. I imagine he'd give him it. Yeah, I would imagine he would get a show off of him or something.
And Tory Lanez also been working on some business shit too because he had the quarantine radio thing going on before the Meg thing popped off, and MTV was talking to him allegedly. So,
oh, that sucks. That's money lost.
Yeah, that's a lot of
God. That's a lot of money lost.
Yeah, it's terrible. So
that's crazy
shit. I just think there's a lot of things to think about when you. There's a lot of things to think about when you think about the artists that are making the things that are out.
Yeah.
That goes into how they influence the things around us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like some people actually. Like listen to music and instead of metaphorically implementing things into their life, they literally do. You know what I mean? It's like when niggas says go get that money, then you have a dude that'll literally put on a ski mask and try to give you some money, you know?
Right.
Instead of...
It doesn't have to be literal.
Yeah, that's not...
And they say that all the time, music all the time. Like, it's not literal.
Oh, apparently, in Maryland, legally, rap lyrics are now allowed to be used in court as evidence.
Wow.
Like, I'm pretty sure they've been used before, but now it's like legally mandated. Like,
didn't that happen to
probably almost no debate. What?
Oh, dude.
Spider?
Yeah. When the song that got him hit?
I don't think it was the song that got him hit. It was part of it. It was they used that in order to indict him or whatever, in order to set it up. But that's not necessarily because they could still debate that in court.
Right.
Like they can still debate like, yo, he's an entertainer, or whatever the case. But now I think what they're saying is whatever you say in music will literally be interpreted as what you're doing.
I think the only way to fix that is to do like books. You know, they got like a fiction, non-fiction.
No.
You think so? You don't think there's going to be a little title on the back of the CD?
I don't think it's going to
fiction.
Work. That's not going to work. Because people already in their music have been saying this is, a disclaimer, this is I am a personality, this is, like they do that, they don't do that in music, but they do it outside because they're trying to maintain their image within the, within the music, so, like they see no point in doing it in a song if they're already saying it outside the music. All the fans that follow them are going to know that already. Yeah. And if the fans don't know, then that's even better because they like the music because they actually think they're into that stuff.
Yeah.
Like that's part of the hype. That's part of the anticipation or whatever that they're trying to get. Is getting people to get into their shit without knowing that they're not really about the shit that they're saying. But now I guess rappers got to be careful with what they're saying because whatever you're saying is going to be literally interpreted in the court as that. Whether you are being like embellishing or not.
I wonder if that comes to like
old, at least in Maryland at this point. Huh?
I wonder if that can like be backtracked to old shit.
Oh yeah, I wonder what's the statute of limitations on it.
Yeah, because definitely it's gonna be like
that will fuck a lot.
That's gonna be a lot of crazy shit.
But apparently a lot of people getting arrested lately. Like I'm pretty sure the baby got arrested lately, and Lil Wayne. Casanova?
What's going on?
Hip Hop Police, it sounds like.
Hip Hop Police.
Yeah, it's a real thing. In New York, at least. At the very least.
That's crazy stuff.
That stuff is really going down. I hate to see it.
Keep your head up.
That's just hip hop radar, clock channel for the day, I guess, Get it out the way. Damn, I forgot what else I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I know what I was gonna say. I think, as far as how we are judging people for their actions and everything, if we do that and try to put people in categories like by legend or whatever, the spot that we had Kanye West being like the innovative genius and transformative to music, but now all this crazy shit, people want to disqualify him, whatever. I have at this point, I'm not saying I would do it, But I have no problem putting Tyler the Creator in that spot instead of him now.
I mean, I like Tyler the Creator.
I think he makes good raps, smart raps, and funny raps. And he's a good producer. Probably, I would say, I can't say better than Kanye, because Kanye's a fucking...
I'm always going to like Kanye's music.
His fucking music's crazy.
Minus the new shit.
But Tyler the Creator's music is underrated and aged like wine. People hated his music at first, now they love him. they do. And if you show somebody who hated Tyler the Creator at first, some of his old stuff now, they probably will like it.
Yeah.
They probably will like it. So yeah, Tyler the Creator probably is the new Kanye West. How about that?
I'm gonna write that in the description.
You gotta let them know.
Next up, we're gonna talk about that storm that happened over in D.C.
That storm?
That storm of people.
That white storm?
That white storm rushed into D.C. that was incited by Trump.
That riot?
That riot. That only 4 people got shot.
4 people was shot?
They did die, though.
Alright,
sorry, I didn't make light of that, but...
I went on CNN.
4 out of 1,000 is crazy.
Got some news. So the Capitol building was raided from 1 p.m. to 5:40. It took them 4...
That's almost 5 hours.
Almost 5 hours to get everybody completely out. 52 people were arrested by 9:30. Trump responded with, "Thank you guys got to go home now. You guys are very special people. You know, we care about you. You know, thank you for showing up." He made it sound like it was a concert.
Right.
He was like, "You guys are all kind." Yeah, they stole that. One of his tweets got deleted from Twitter. Like Twitter's,
they won't even do it. Then
Twitter's not fucking with him.
No.
Twitter deleting his tweets. He was like, "Yo, I know the election was stolen from us and yada yada, and all the support show came out to the building and all this." Like, he was not against this. Basically, is what from what I've read, from what I've seen, from what I've heard. He was not like, this shouldn't have happened. He was more like, "Hey guys, yo, hey, good shit."
This is terroristic and cult-like.
Go home tonight, and I'll catch up to y'all next time. Now hit me up. I'm pretty sure this was a plan. This was a plan.
Gotta be, yeah.
They planned this for a while. They didn't plan. They probably planned this right after they lost the electoral vote in December, like December 20 or something.
And there was Proud Boys on site.
Yeah, for sure. But the biggest takeaway from all this, all those people got escorted out and treated better than all the peaceful riots and all the other shit that was going on.
We learned that nothing changed.
Everything that was going on. If there was 1,000 black people there, there'd be 1,000 dead people. 1,000 dead black people.
It'd have been ridiculous. There'd have been a whole war going on.
Like, goddamn. This exposes the government for what's really going on.
There's people climbing on top of the building and breaking through windows and like people.
And if it was a nigga,
it would be like a video game. There were people upstationed what they've been practicing.
These are all the same people that probably were gonna go to Area 51 and got scared.
Right.
These are all those same people.
Definitely got it. Some of them.
I swear, some of them. And the thing is, in order to get into, bro, I can't imagine. How do you get into that building? That building has to be secured.
But it's fences.
So in order to get in there, they had to have help from people on the inside. They had to have help from at least security guard. At least,
I didn't dive that deep into it. That's a good point.
They would have to.
That's a really good point.
They would have to. Security guard. Oh no! Don't stop.
Look the other way. Make sure you guys are looking east when this time hits.
The protesters were yelling at the people that the cops. They were yelling at them that they're traitors for doing their job.
Right.
You know why? Because they recognized some of them. And they were probably in conversations with some of them. It was like, "Yo, what happened? I thought you was with us." I guarantee you shit like that.
It's so fucked up. It's so... we need to enact the 25th Amendment. He's obviously not fit to do the job.
It's 13 days left. Let him sit there.
Let's just fire him.
No, let him sit
Just
there.
go ahead and cut him early.
Let him sit
Don't
there.
even let him do his full shit.
I want him to stay right in his seat. Let him sit there, bro. Let it happen. Because this is what America chose. America
chose for this to happen.
America chose this. And another thing, I had to bring, because I was thinking about this like when this all came up, right?
Yeah.
So, they say that the election's rigged, and they also say that the president is always picked. If the president is always picked, how can this election be rigged? Bro. Because if you were elected, you know how the system is now because you were in there.
There's a two electoral vote difference between the Hillary one and this one. Like Bernie with 306. Back then, Trump with 304. Like they almost line up.
Bro,
but this one's rigged.
The government, they have this all set up. And one theory is the government do this set up. They know who they're gonna have in line whenever they have the election, and like it's all set up. But those same people will say that Trump lost the election and got it stolen. That doesn't make sense. Because if the government is as aligned as you're claiming, right, there would be no way that this motherfucker would slip in for 3 years and just fall out. That would not happen. He would probably be in there for way longer for the full 8-year term and then fall out. But he wouldn't fall out halfway through. So either that they know either the government realized, okay, this Trump project isn't working, or the electoral system just worked the way that it works. Which is unfounded and unknown to most people. You know what I mean? Like, they explain it through several videos. They explain it in school slightly, but...
Yeah, you're right on that. Slightly.
Slightly.
You're right.
They explain everything in school slightly. All right?
Yeah.
The S in school stands for slightly.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, you're not going to learn anything in school if you don't go learn it. So, basically, what I'm just saying is, if you get put into a rigged system, you're going to learn about that rigged system.
Yeah.
So how are you going to say the system is rigged after you've been rigged into it?
No sense.
Where's the logic?
No sense.
It doesn't make sense.
None of it.
Alright? It doesn't make sense. And if you're saying that, you know, Trump is the one to stand out, he's like an outlier for all the presidents, he's more of an outlier than Barack. I'm just saying, like, that doesn't make that things aren't lining up. I'm not saying that because Barack was black. I say that because Barack was obviously not the one that motherfuckers wanted to end the White House.
Yeah.
Obviously.
People were sick off that.
They wanted McCain in there. And I'm surprised this did happen sooner.
Yeah.
This is something you would expect to happen if Obama... I think this would have happened if Obama would have lost his second term. In a fucked up way. In a fucked up way.
Maybe.
Because Mitt Romney is not somebody nobody would see as a real... John McCain is eligible.
Yeah.
Mitt Romney was somebody was pushed in there. You know, it's like somebody that was trying to prop up. So if he would have won, it would have looked like bullshit.
Right.
So people would have been sick and mad. And it would have looked fucking hokey.
It all feels bullshit right now.
But the difference is Obama would have conceded, acted responsibly, and sat down and tell people to chill out.
Yeah, he'd give a good speech.
He would. He would settle the country down. Yeah. This motherfucker is rallying the country up. And mark it here, right here, on P.T.C. We'll tell you what's happening. There's the premiere of season 3. What was it, 2 days ago? January 6th?
Yep.
January 6th may have been step 1 to the American Revolution Part 2.
Wow. That's a deep drop.
That's my declarative statement for the day. My hot take.
A deep drop?
Follow it, people.
Hot take.
I'm pretty sure American Revolution is on the way. Everybody was talking about the Civil War for a long time. I don't think a Civil War is coming. I think it's the American Revolution. The Civil War will be a division. I think it's going to be a whole decentralization of government. That's what the goal is. Right. That's what they want.
Time to get new shit running.
Basically.
Makes sense. Old shit's not working anymore.
Obviously it's not. Because if it was, this wouldn't have happened. Like, how is security not able to...
Bro, you're right. It's inside job. That's the only thing that makes sense.
It doesn't make any sense. There's a lot of security. They got tear gas. How did these people get tear gassed? They got shot at. They were shot at. That should be enough to stop you, right? You would think?
Yeah.
4 people only? I don't understand how only 4. Like, I don't...
Keep in mind, you're going into the White House.
Like, what was it? They said there was like 10,000 people, didn't they?
I feel like if you work at the White House as security, I'm pretty sure like one of their first rules is going to be like, hey, you see somebody trying to sneak in, shoot them right there.
Of the 10,000 people allegedly there, I think about 60 really ended up having consequences, with 52 being arrested, 4 ended up dead, and I'm sure others had injuries.
Yeah.
some type of injuries. I'm sure others were arrested too, but I'm sure out of the 10,000, less than 50% of them, more than 50% of them went home because they're not from here. They were out of town and they were on a business trip or whatever whatever they had to tell their people to get out of town. They were out of town and they came to do this, or they just went back home and went about their day. I see people on the streets just started joining in just because,
Right.
But this is not the last time it's going to happen. And if it happens with Joe Biden in office, I promise you a lot more people will die. And there will be a lot more, what's the word?
A lot more people will die.
A lot more people will die, but I don't know what the word is a lot more enforcement. It wouldn't be straight up murders, but it would be people retaliating against enforcement, forcing punishments to be taken.
It all comes down to like some bogus bullshit because there's no factual proof the election was rigged.
There's none.
Like there's nothing anywhere pointing. And did you hear about the phone call?
No. Oh.
The phone call Trump's dumbass tried to call.
He was trying to finesse.
He said
he was trying to find. Well, you gotta find.
I need you to find 11,700 and fucking 80 votes. 11,780 votes. I need you to just find them.
He says, yo, yeah, I know what y'all doing up there, but like, can you guys? Because I don't listen. The dude was trying to tell him like, yo, like we don't have like that's not what we got. Like that's not what we came up with. I'm sorry. Like, listen, look, I don't like what y'all did. I don't like how y'all found that. Like, I'm not okay with how y'all found that. So what I need you to do is go find this. And listen, bro. Everywhere else they found this. Everywhere else they found that. And you guys can't find this. I don't understand. And they're stealing the votes from us. They're stealing the election from us.
He said it'd be a shame for us to get in trouble with the law or something like that. You really don't need this type of publicity.
This man Trump is great, and
bullying.
Iran has put out an arrest for a warrant for his arrest.
A warrant for Trump's arrest?
Yes, Iran.
Dude, country. That makes sense. You said why?
Why?
Because a year ago, Trump bombed their general.
Oh yeah, for the illegal.
He didn't tell nobody. He tweeted some shit. He's like, check this out.
And he did it, but I mean, like, I feel like
Biden
leaders do that all the time.
Yeah, Barack did it. Remember he did Syria?
Yeah, and that's how he got.
We interrupted a civil war for that shit.
What's his name? That's how he got. What's his name? The 9/11 terrorist.
Saddam Hussein.
Yeah, that's how he got him doing some shit like that. Obama droned and bombed a lot of people.
Trump's just about to just disappear.
I'm just saying the reason why he's so exposed like that is because he exposes himself. Like. He puts people around him that are not government orchestrated, which means they are not taught to shut the fuck up and do your job. Because that's what you're supposed to do in the government. You're supposed to. You're honestly supposed to lie about certain things. You are, because you're not certain of certain things, and you don't want America to panic. That's understandable. This nigga just lies.
He does straight up lie.
he just lies, and then that makes the government people actually gonna have to correct him. And, have to actually go out there and say what they are trying to do, or lie, or he tells the truth, which may even be worse for some cases, because like nigga, we didn't have that plan fleshed out yet. Now we just gotta completely ditch that plan and do something else. He's fucked up a lot of shit.
Could be a lot of
over 3 to 4 years. He's done a lot of things that not irreversible. Just takes a lot of fixing.
I can't wait to read the history book.
He did reverse a lot of things that was fixed. Oh, you're gonna.
He took us out of the World Health Organization and stopped funding to them. What?
And he stopped an emergency plan that Obama had put in for Ebola. And he cut it off. And what happened? COVID.
He's trying to make them look worse, because they had 16,000 people die off of that shit when he was in office. But that's different from 250,000. Feel me?
I just man. And you know what? Trump, you're just shit, Jack.
Sorry. Well, it's time for the end of the show.
We're done, guys.
Thank you all for watching and listening.
Yeah. Oh, what we were Let's do real quick.
Yeah, we're gonna tell them all about this stuff too. We're telling them about this.
So we talked about the pharmacist. He's not messing with the vaccine.
Yeah, why would you do that?
Yeah. Well, he literally messed with the vaccine because he wasn't messing with the vaccine.
Just don't get the vaccine.
And then Mikey's jack shit was a girl who did nothing wrong. And then we got the Tori and the baby working on a song together. You know, is that good? Is that bad?
It's up to you to decide.
It's up to you to decide.
Individual results may vary.
Kim and Kanye get a divorce. You know, and apparently he may be into everything.
It may be what you want, but it may not be what we need to see.
Run away as fast as you can. And then the Capitol building raid with all the White Storm.
Let's call it the White Storm.
Yes. White Storm.
White Lightning.
And this was the season premiere, season 3. Hell yeah. Fuck with us. Hit the likes, comment below, subscribe, the bell so you can be notified every time we get a new one up.
All of them.
Some random clips, you know, some fucking skits, some sketches.
Right. Put somebody on
random
too.
BTS, whatever.
Put them on.
Catch y'all later. You didn't know me before? Know me a little bit better now.
A little bit better now.
Fuck you. You didn't know me before. You know me a little bit better now. I'm this boy. I'm that nigga. And I'm D1. And this is...
I'm Mike Hancock.
Yeah, he's just Mike.
Yeah.
He's just Mike.
Mike Hancock.